lots of fun stickers and things to use in December because it's the holiday season. If you would like to see how I'm starting off in my daily journal with all these fun things, stay tuned. Hello everybody, this is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if this is the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Here I share tips, ideas and inspiration to make your planner and journal spreads pretty and functional. So this was where we finished off as the last few pages of November. And I have all these older stickers that I get started with, and this is a paper pack from Deso and it's called Aurora Borealis, just for the northern lights, the same name. So I thought it was a nice shimmery paper, so that was why I had picked it up a couple of years ago. It was with the origami paper. And we also have this Christmas town from Journal Say. I wanted to bring it in, but looks like I got lost with all the other fun things in there. But there is more time to get these things used. So I'm having all of these doors, and these are from Martinez Sticker Company, and you can use my code Priya35 currently during the Black Friday sale that's still happening until December 6th. If you happen to see this video before that, please make sure that you use my Priya35 instead of the Priya15, which is normally the one. So I'm lining up the page with those string lights, and then I'm going to create like a whimsical outdoorsy scene. And I also want to have something on the right page also for some balance. And this will be the page where I will be coming and adding all the memories of the month. And yeah, hanging a couple of the ornaments. And I will also, I thought I had finished with the set of pages because the release from Martinez Sticker Company, they were just keeping on sending us the sheets one after the other. So I didn't know how many they had because I don't think May and Francisco didn't know either. And it turned out to be an amazing release. If you have not checked out the holiday release, Holiday Dreaming is the name of the release. It's a pink and red Christmas theme. So this was from last year, and this was from my stash that I had picked up, and I thought this was a nice, I believe the name is Peppermint Blooms, and I'm just outlining the bottom side with some of those florals. And I got this filmed like at least a week before Black Friday because I like to work ahead, especially in my journal. I would rather have the pages decorated so that I can write them, fill them in as the day approaches instead of having to not write because I don't have the pages decorated. So these, I come and do it in a leisurely pace. I usually put on an audiobook and get going. And on that note, how is your reading going? Are you a reader? Do you enjoy reading? I used to be a voracious reader when I was in my high school and in my younger days, and before the pre-kids era, I must say. And I just fell off. So I'm using this Pentel Sign brush pen, which is turning out to be my favorite brush pens. So sorry, I cut myself off there. And I thought I needed to touch on that. And those washi tapes are all from Planything. And my code Priya10 can be used at Planything. And even if there is a sale happening, she did not have a Black Friday sale this time, but yeah, so she usually lets you stack the coupon codes on top of these sales. So that's the landing page, and I need another simple page. So I'm just going to again outline this in a bit more of an elaborate way, you will see. So coming back to our reading journal, uh, do you read? Do you keep track of what you read? What your favorites are? Tell me what your favorite genres are. I'm more of a thriller. I love the thrillers and mysteries. Not so much into the horror aspects, as in it should be suspenseful. I love that. And it is really, people talk about romantasy. I can handle fantasies, but I'm not quite into romance. And I can handle it, but I don't think that's my favorite genre. And do you have any recent favorites that you read? And yeah, it's always nice to hear what others like. And I do discover new books and new authors that way. And this year, I did discover Freda McFadden from Mary Ellen, Planning with Bumble. If you have not checked out her channel, I would strongly suggest you do. She is an amazing planner lady. She has tons of creative ideas on her channel. I will link the channel down in the description. Go show her some love. And I'm just stacking some boxes here. And you saw how quick and simple this came together, right? And it did take me, what, less than 10 minutes? And I'm also using these older sticker books from Planything. I'm not sure they are still available, but you do have lots of the Christmassy holiday ones from Planything currently. So make sure you check that out. And she ships it out fairly quickly, so you will still be able to use it. And this sticker paper, this Aurora Borealis one, I thought it looked more reddish in person, but on camera it was looking really orangey, so I did not like how that looked. So I'm coming and switching out the paper. So since this is like I thought it was an origami paper, but looks like it was some decorative craft paper. And my table was a mess after this. It was like sticking all over it, all over my hand also. But I was determined to keep going, especially with all the mess I had already created on the page. I couldn't just let go, right? So I'm just trying to glue that down, especially with the glue. It got really messy there. And that was from Daiso, and I will try and link something similar. I'm not sure I can link a Daiso product here. So I brought in that card, and then you will see I go ahead and switch that paper on the other side also. And on to the next set of pages, which I come back another day. I think almost like 4 or 5 days later. And I'm going to be using quite a few of these sheets. And I also have these frozen paws from the washi tape shop. And you can use my code Priya10 at washi tape shop also. And I'm not sure if their Black Friday sale will still be happening. If it is, use code Friday for 20% off, which is an obviously better deal. And the shop is linked below. And I'm using these brick washi from Goat Girl Goodies. On that note, Goat Girl Goodies also had their Black Friday. They had grab sales, grab bags, in fact. And did you see that henna from the National Day celebrations that were happening at my kids' school? If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I had shared our National Day celebrations over there. And you're about to witness an oopsie moment here. I was just cutting that washi tape and I just accidentally snipped off one of the ribbons. What an awkward moment that was. So my idea here is to make a fireplace, and I use that brick washi just for that. and I use that wood grain washi from Coco Daisy, and I'm using the stockings to be added there, and I'm going with 4 simple ones. I could have gone a bit bigger, but again, this is my daily journal. And see, another oopsie moment, you just witnessed it. See how easy it is to fix. It's not something scary, it's just stickers after all. So I have an idea, as in, I wanted to have the fireplace at the top, and then I want to line up the gifts, all those holiday present time stickers at the bottom, and I wanted to have some kind of floral touches in the backdrop. So I am cutting around the stickers that are going off the page, and I thought I will just leave that last one there. So I'm mixing in these gift boxes, and for the next page you will see that I'm going with another set of Dutch doors again, but this time I would rather have the fireplace actually show well, but you will see how I did not quite achieve that, but I like how the finished product looks. And I'm going with some of these glossy stickers. This was from the time I should have gone for smaller ones. I do realize that after I finish everything, but yeah, it's just stickers. So I'm just trying to line up other elements there, just so that I can start cutting around the edge of the page, and I will be bringing in something like a washi tape so that it can have something to sit on, and also have some of these fun things used. And these are fun ways to incorporate, especially if you do not want to compromise a lot of the writing space. And I'm keeping it fairly simple this time, and I just cut off that edge there, and it is, that sticker had to come off, and it is a quick way of cutting that page up, that part off. And I, for straight lines, I use the Fisker ceramic knife which I used earlier, and this is the gyro cut, which are best for all these curvy and all the different angles that you need, not straight lines. So I'm just finishing off some of the uncut portions, and sorry about that glare, it does get better as we go, but I was determined to kind of use my stash, and that is why I grabbed these ones. And these frozen paws, these are pre-cut washi tape stickers, and see how easy it is to use. And they have the cutest designs, and they come out with new designs all the time. And I got 2 this time. You will get to see the other one in my haul video, which I will be having after I get hold of my Black Friday purchases, Black Friday and pre-Black Friday purchases. So you will see all of that. So I just was thinking that this would be a nice cute addition, and I did grab it before the Black Friday had started, so it got to me on time. And that is the pages being cut off. I just went for the scissors in multiple sizes there, because some spaces are too tight and you need a smaller, thinner pair of scissors to get in between there. So I'm just alternating the washi tape between the top and the bottom, and you will see how I bring in more fun elements at the end. And I'm just finishing off that last piece so that we can have something behind that space also. And that is one last page, I believe. And I like when I can just stack these gifts. And I like when I can have the Dutch doors vertically instead of horizontally like this, as you see. Because when we do the Dutch doors horizontally, we do tend to eat up a lot of the functional space. How easy that assembling of the gift boxes was. You can place the bow wherever you feel like it. So see how easy the Dutch doors come together, but I personally prefer the vertical ones because I think that way we do tend to be still able to use more of the functional space. And I'm just placing a couple of the elements at the bottom also, but you will see how I come and make some more changes there because things were, there was hardly any space, and that's not the point, right? I don't like when I have to compromise on the space to this extent. And yeah, let me know if you have finalized on your lineup for 2025. Are you adding any journals? I am adding journals and there will be multiple ones, so I will be having a separate video for all the journals that I will be incorporating. I thought the kitty in the back needed some more space, so that's why I decided to move the other guy a bit down. And yeah, looks like they're just chilling out together, right? Yeah, so I have that taken off, and now I would like to kind of see what other elements I can bring in without, yeah, but I did end up hiding that sack of gifts in the back, but I also want to bring in that fireplace, which is really cute. And yeah, just finishing off the other page now that we are done with the Dutch doors. And I really wanted to do a bit of an overlap so that it doesn't look as if it's like two different pages, and I wanted a one seamless look, trying to avoid another oopsie moment there. And this wood grain washi was from an earlier subscription box at Coco Daisy. And I'm just trying to place the stockings symmetrically on the other side, going with the bows, just like so. And then I will come and add another fun little bow in the middle, and that should complete the, just going down with my washi cutter to just push that down. And I'm using my floral scraps to finish off the other page. And yeah, there were lots of fun things that came out, and I'm just curious, how did your Black Friday shopping go? Did you get everything you wanted? Did you get all the gifts you had wanted to pick up? And I'm really proud that I shopped very responsibly this time. I did not pick up anything that's really not on my wish list. Wish list in the sense I did grab something from the Happy Planner sale also, and I love that kitty. Sorry for interrupting myself again. And I wanted to just finish off the spread with some more smaller, cuter elements here and there sprinkled so that it can all come together. And I will also use some of these quotes. I'm going for thinner, smaller, slender quotes so that it will not take up more space. And yeah, let me know if your tree is up. I am not a Christian. I do not celebrate Christmas sometimes, but when my kids were smaller, I did have the tree up and Santa and all that. Somebody here on YouTube requested me to do a vlogmas, so I'm considering that. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That should be interesting. As somebody who does not celebrate Christmas, it will be really interesting to see. And yeah, it will be a very unique one. So I'm sprinkling in some of these gifts just to keep that symmetry going. And looks like I lost the train of thought. So as I was saying, it was, yeah, the Black Friday sale, and I did pick up a few things that were on my wish list. The wish list on the Happy Planner site, I did have a few things there, like the I believe it was one of the seasonal books that I had, and I did pick that up. And there were a couple of the expander disc that I'm always on the lookout for. There was a black expander disc, and it was for an unbelievably good price. But by the time I decided to wait until Saturday on the Cyber Week to pick it up, and by then it was all gone. So I had to pick something else. It doesn't matter because it's for the older planners and it goes on my archival shelf. So it does not really matter what color it is, but black would have been so much easier. That's all. And it was the cheapest, but so who wouldn't love a good deal, right? So it is really your preference when it comes to waiting and seeing what other deals come out. But I just decided it was just too much to keep track of because I was busy with my son's application process and everything over this weekend. So I just decided to place the order on Saturday for me. And yeah, it should hopefully be coming by January 1st. This time the shipping times are crazy. And it's not anything urgent, so I'm not too worried about the shipping time. It comes when it comes. And I'm using all of these smaller elements to fill in some of the white spaces, and I realized I have this page to fill up as well with the symmetry. So going with all that wintry goodness, the some of the outdoorsy scenes, and yeah, throwing some of these ornaments from Planything. And let me know how your Christmas decorations are going. If you celebrate Christmas? I've not decided if I will be having my tree up this year because usually we are traveling this time. I'm not sure we are, so we may. I'm still debating. And yeah, let me know how you like this setup of mine and what other fun things you would like me to incorporate in my creative and daily journals this month, because I know people have been really loving the journaling setups really well. So please let me know what else you would want me to incorporate, and if you would like me to try any other sizes or brands in the upcoming year, please let me know and I can try and source them so that I can share it with all of you. See how beautifully those lights lined up around the stockings? And I really love how I can bring them all in. And I do have tutorials on how you can print and cut stickers if that interests you, because sometimes you grab the stickers, you are keen on picking it up, you don't know what to do with them. So I have a tutorial for that. I've got you covered, and please shoot me a message if you have any specific questions and I can try and help. So just trying to do the corner rounder, but with all the elements going on, I don't think it was quite working. And let's do a quick flip through. Please come follow me on Instagram, where I do share more spreads and more things about me if you were keen on getting to know me a bit more. And I will link all the shops and codes and everything I mentioned, including all the videos. And I really would appreciate your support if you decide to shop through my links and codes. It does help me out with the growth of my channel. And if you haven't already, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel and turning on the bell notification so that YouTube will know that I'm doing a good job. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a very joyous holiday season, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.